Hi friends, welcome back to channel. In this video, we will discuss about Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis, and after that we will discuss about other sectors which are going to perform better in this week. And in the end of this video, we will discuss about USD INR, that is forex market, and gold and crude oil. Before diving into the topic, if you are new here, do subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button. Let's begin the topic. Before discussing the technical analysis of the Nifty and Bank Nifty, let's discuss about some important macroeconomic events which are going to affect the stock market in the coming week. First, let's discuss about India VIX. India VIX is currently trading at 16.92. It indicates that the market is very much volatile. The normal levels of India VIX are like 12 to 15 or 10 to 15. If the India VIX is above 15 level, it indicates that market is very much volatile. We can see that in the last week the Bank Nifty has moved rapidly from like 36,700 or 36,800 levels to 37,900 and 37,800 levels, and because of this India VIX, the volatility in the market increases and it makes the market to move rapidly. So as of now, the market is very much volatile, and the main positive about this India VIX is that in the last week the India VIX has rallied up to like 17.4 levels, but again it came down to 16.92. So from this we can conclude that market is stabilizing and it is. And coming to the PE, at present Nifty is trading at 27.34 and Bank Nifty is at 24.79. Both these levels indicate that both the Nifty and Bank Nifty are trading at the decent levels only. And coming to the bond yields, bond yields are for this 10-year period it is 1.41 and for 2-year period it is 0.27, and these rates has been increased when compared to the last week. The main reason for increasing in this bond yields is the US Fed rate has decided not to increase this interest rate for another 6 to 7 months. That is, they decided not to increase up to 2022. In the last week, we know that FOMC meeting has been conducted, and the outcome of the meeting is that they have decided to taper the bond yields buying from November until the mid of the June 2022. So it indicates that when the bond yields the buying of the bond yields are decreasing, it affects the interest rates, and we can expect the rise in interest rates in the coming months. And coming to the US jobs data has been increased when compared to the forecast, and it creates a negative sentiment in the US market, which indirectly affects the Indian market also. And coming to the bank loan growth is, as of now, it is stable when compared to the previous data, and when compared to the forecast also it is normal only. So that's the main reason why Bank Nifty has been trading sideways in the last 2 days. And coming to the crude oil is trading at 78.01, and it is negative for the Indian stock market because the crude oil is very much high and it affects the most of the Indian companies, because lots of the companies in India dependent on crude, and even Indian economy is dependent on the crude because India imports almost 3/4 of the crude oil from the OPEC countries, and crude is one of the most common raw material for the most of the companies in India. So it directly affects the top line of the companies. And coming to the gold, when crude oil price increases, we all know that the gold prices continuously declines. So that is what is happening in the crude and gold. And coming to the gold to crude oil ratio, at present gold to crude oil ratio is at 22.43277. So this is normal level only. So as of now, the market and the commodities are moving in the stable only. And coming to the PCR, at present the PCR for Nifty is 1.11 and for Bank Nifty it is 0.88. This 1.11 indicates that still the Nifty is in bullish trend only, that is uptrend only. And coming to the Bank Nifty, 0.88 indicates that Bank Nifty is neutral to mild bearish. So in the coming week we can expect a rally in the Nifty, and we can expect a sideways range bound market to slightly decrease in the Bank Nifty. But overall data indicates that in the coming weeks we can expect a fall in both Nifty and Bank Nifty. And coming to the dollar index has been gained when compared to the previous week. The main reason for this is positive macroeconomic event data in the US market. And coming to the technical analysis of Nifty and Bank Nifty, as we all know that in the last week I have said that Nifty has already reached its highest point, that is in the third wave of the elite wave, that is in the double extended elite wave pattern, and I expected a minor correction in the Nifty 50. It went down and it tested the lower levels, that is this level. This is the major trend line it has been following since the COVID fall, and but once the Nifty has tested this trend line, again the market has rebounded from this level. So unless and until Nifty 50 breaks this level, we can expect, if we don't expect a fall in the Nifty 50. So in the coming weeks, I'm expecting a range bound market or a slightly bearish market in the Nifty 50. Once the Nifty 50 breaches this level and comes down, we can expect a fall up to this 16,200 to 16,500 levels in the Nifty 50, and this is the minor correction in the Nifty 50, and again it can go up to complete the fifth wave in the double extended elliott wave pattern. And coming to its individual levels, as of now Nifty 50 is trading at 17,853.2 level, and we all know that in the last week it has hit the upper level of my target, that is 17,947 level, and in this week this 17,953 level will act as an important resistance point. Once the market sustains above this level for at least one day, we can expect a rally in the Nifty 50, and we can expect these new levels we can expect these new levels, and the weekly target will be 18,114. But I'm not expecting that Nifty 50 will cross this level, because this week is monthly expiry, so mostly this week will be like range bound market, or it can we can expect a slight fall in the Nifty 50 as it has reached the topmost point in the third wave of the double extended elliott wave pattern. And for Nifty 50 to rally up to this level, at least even after closing above this 17,953 level, it has to sustain above this 18,014 level, so that only we can expect a rally up to this level. If Nifty 50 falls below and sustains below this level, that is 17,789 level, and sustains below this level for at least 1 to 3 hours, then we can expect a fall in the Nifty 50 up to this 17,687 level, that is 1% overall fall from the last closing point. And coming to the Bank Nifty, I'm going to discuss technical analysis only in 1 hour chart, because in 1 hour chart Bank Nifty has formed like bearish crab pattern. So we can see that it has formed a bearish crab pattern, and it has tested the potential reversal zone, and from there the market has come down, and it is at present the Bank Nifty is trading at its important support point. Once Bank Nifty comes out of this range, or once it breaks this level, we can expect a fall in the Bank Nifty, and it can fall up to 37,133 level. If Bank Nifty undergoes deep correction, then it can fall up to 36,866 level. And there are two more support points in the Bank Nifty, that is 37,508 and 37,321, and these levels I have provided based upon the like this bearish crab pattern. And coming to its individual levels, which I have calculated on my own, as of now Bank Nifty is trading at 37,830.3 level. If the market sustains above this level, that is 38,156 level, for at least one day or at least for 4 hours, then we can expect a rally in the Bank Nifty, and the weekly target will be 38,685. But as this is a monthly expiry, I'm expecting a range bound market in Bank Nifty and Nifty, and we all know that the PCR, that is put call ratio of Bank Nifty, is neutral to mildly bearish. So I'm expecting in this week that Bank Nifty can go and test this level, that is 38,146, and again it can fall down or come down. Once the Bank Nifty breaches this level, then we can expect a target of 37,604, and if the market sustains below this level for at least 1 to 3 hours, then we can expect a fall in Bank Nifty up to this level, that is 37,239 level, which is 100 points more than this level. So mostly the Bank Nifty can fall up to 37,239 level or 37,000, and if a market undergoes deep correction, then we can expect a fall up to 36,873 level. So mostly in the coming week, like first like Monday or Tuesday, we can expect a fall in the Bank Nifty. Then afterwards, that is on Monday and Wednesday and Thursday, we can expect a rise in the Bank Nifty up to 37,800 or 38,000 levels. So mostly in this week, we can expect a range bound market in the Bank Nifty. And coming to the private bank is it is all-time high level, and this at present these levels are acting as a good resistance point. Once the private banks comes out of this level, we can expect a rally up to this level, that is 21,200 to 21,300 level, and these levels are acting as a good resistance point, because previously the market has been pushed down from these levels only, And earlier this private bank has been traded in the range bound market for at least 3 months. Then the private bank has come out of this range, and I'm expecting a range bound market, that is sideways market or a slightly bearish market in the coming weeks, because we all know that Bank Nifty, the PCR ratio of Bank Nifty is like slightly neutral to mildly bearish. So I'm expecting a sideways to range bound market in the private banks, and it is at this resistance point. Both even this parallel channel is acting as a resistance point even in the this private bank also. And coming to this PSU banks, in PSU banks in weekly time frame, PSU banks is trading in the symmetrical triangle pattern, and in previous week I have discussed that once it tested this level, the market can come down up to this level, and as per our analysis and discussion, the PSU banks has come down up to 3/4 of this range, and I'm expecting a hammer pattern or shooting star pattern to form over here. Then again in the next coming 1 to 2 weeks, there can be a reversal from this level, and the market can go up from this level. So for time being, that is at least for 1 to 2 weeks, don't take any fresh positions in the PSU banks. That is, wait for at least confirmation from these lower levels, then only take long positions in the PSU banks. So from this discussion of this private banks and PSU banks, we came to know that private banks can move sideways to slightly bullish, and PSU banks can move sideways to slightly bearish. So as PSU banks are not supporting the private banks, Bank Nifty can also cannot move upside. So as the data, that is PCR ratio and this private and technical analysis of private banks and PSU banks, all these are indicating that in the Bank Nifty in the coming week we can expect a sideways to slightly bearish movement in the Bank Nifty. Coming to the Nifty IT, I have been discussing since last 4 to 5 weeks, that is Nifty IT is in trending, and it has formed like 8 new price line pattern, 10 new price line pattern, and at present it is ready to form the 12 new price line. That is, it is forming 12 new highs continuously. So I'm expecting a rise in the upcoming week also. Suppose if in the 12th week it forms a shooting star pattern like this with by forming a new high, then it indicates that the trend has been over. And if the 13th week, if it forms a like bearish candle like this, then we can expect a minor correction in the Nifty IT. Or suppose if Nifty IT forms a good green candle like this, then we can expect a rally in the 13th week also, that is 13 new price line pattern. And from we can expect these candlestick patterns are from 8 to 13 price line patterns only. Once the 13 new price line pattern has been completed, we can expect a correction in the Nifty IT. So coming 2 weeks are very much important in the Nifty IT, because we can expect a profit booking in the coming 2 weeks. So be cautious in the Nifty IT and don't take any fresh positions in the Nifty IT stocks. And coming to the Nifty FMCG, as of now Nifty FMCG is trading at its resistance point. In Nifty FMCG, the price is continuously being rejected from this top levels, so it is indicating that we can expect a fall in the Nifty FMCG. Suppose if the market falls or if the market moves sideways, then we can expect a rally in the Nifty FMCG in the coming days. As we all know that we are expecting a minor correction in the Nifty like Nifty 50. So suppose if Nifty 50 undergoes correction or sideways movement, then we can expect a breakout in the Nifty FMCG, and this Nifty FMCG is considered as a defensive sector. So if the market falls, we can expect a breakout in this Nifty FMCG, and we can expect a rally in the Nifty FMCG stocks. And coming to the Nifty Energy, and there's nothing much more to discuss about this Nifty Energy, because we all know that Nifty Energy is trading in this ascending channel pattern. This Nifty Energy has come out of this previous high level, and it is moving continuously in the upside direction. So we can expect a slowly movement in the Nifty Energy in the upcoming like 2 to 3 weeks, and it can test this 23,000 to 23,200 levels in the coming 2 to 3 weeks. So if you are already holding positions in the Nifty Energy stocks, then you can hold it up to further 2 to 3 weeks, so that you can earn some decent profits. And coming to the Nifty Auto is trading in its like a symmetrical triangle pattern, and in this same it is forming a relative wave pattern, that is X, A, like B, C, there is E and E, and once it tests the D point, and it will fall up to this E point, and again it can rally in the Nifty Auto. And we all know that currently first season is going on in the Indian market, so we can expect a decent rally in the Nifty Auto. And in the corrective wave pattern in the triangles, we expect in two types of patterns, that is ABC pattern and the ABCDE pattern. So if the market sentiments are very much high and if the market is moving up continuously, then we can expect a breakout here itself, and we can expect a rally from here. Or if the market undergoes a minor correction, then we can expect a reversal from this level, and the Nifty have to test this E point, and again it will make a rally from this level. So if you are planning to take a long position in the Nifty auto stocks, wait for 1 to 2 weeks, then after confirmation only enter in the long position in the Nifty auto stocks. And coming to the Nifty Pharma, as of now this Nifty Pharma has formed a bearish chart pattern, that is diamond top chart pattern. This is a bearish chart pattern, and we all know that once the diamond top chart pattern has been formed, we can expect a breakout in the downside direction. Once this Nifty Pharma comes out of this setup, we can expect a fall up to this level initially, and again we can expect a fall up to this 11,800 to 11,900 levels. Initially this 13,200 levels will act as a good support point, and again once this level has been breached, we can expect a fall up to this 11,800 to 11,900 points. So wait before you take a short position in the Nifty Pharma stocks, until and unless if it don't breaks in the coming week, then don't take short positions in the Nifty Pharma stocks. And coming to the Nifty Metal, I previously discussed that Nifty Metal there has been trending weakness in the Nifty Metal, and it tested this resistance point. Again it came down, and once it came down, it tested this lower trend line, and the price has been rejected from this lower level only, and here we can draw a support line from where the price has been rejected from the last 2 to 3 months. So I'm expecting a decent rally in the Nifty Metal in the coming weeks, and we can expect a price movement up to this level. Once this level, that is 5,600 levels, has been broken in the Nifty Metal index. So once the Nifty Metal comes out of this range, that is 5,600, we can take fresh positions in the Nifty Metal stocks, and we can expect a good rally in the Nifty Metal in the coming weeks. And if the Nifty Metal sustains above this level, that is 5,800 or 5,900 levels in the coming weeks, then we can expect a good rally up to 1 to 2 months. And coming to the Nifty Realty, in Nifty Realty I'm discussing the chart in monthly time frame. As we all know that in the last week I have discussed that there can be a fall in the Nifty Realty because since last 2 weeks there is a price rejection from this trend line. But when it comes to the monthly chart, and in the last week there is a good rally, and that is a decent rally in the Nifty Realty, and the price has been closed above this trend line. And when I noticed this in a monthly time frame, there is a good resistance point from 603 to 708 level. So Nifty Realty index can move up to this level, that is 603 to 708 level, and from there we can expect a fall. And the interesting thing is that since the inception of this Nifty Realty, it has rallied only for 1 to 1.5 years only, and from there it has fallen till now it is in downtrend only. Since the last this COVID fall, the Nifty Realty is going up. So once if this Nifty Realty sustains above this trend line, we can expect a rally in the Nifty Realty. And once this Nifty Realty breaks over this level, that is 708 level, we can expect a good rally up to this level and up to this level in the coming years. And coming to the Nifty Infra, Nifty Infra has sustained above this important trend line, and it is making a new highs continuously. So we can expect a decent rally in the coming weeks. The main reason for a rally in the both Nifty Infra and Nifty Realty is that as the economy is booming, we all know that this infra stocks and realty stocks are the first line of stocks which are going to affect and which will rally when the economy is booming. So this will indicate that economy is in a good condition, and we can expect a good rally in the both Indian economy and the other sectors also in the coming months. And coming to the Nifty services sector, Nifty services sector has reached its target point, as I have been telling since last 4 to 5 weeks, that is 1 to 1.5 month, and it has reached its target point, and we can expect a profit booking in the coming weeks. So if you are already holding stocks in the Nifty services sector, you can book profits, or if you want to take new positions in the Nifty services sector, wait for at least 1 to 2 weeks and don't take fresh positions right now, because we can expect a minor correction or profit booking in the coming weeks. And coming to the US dollar, this US dollar has been come out of this downtrend line, and it is continuously sustaining above this trend line. And we all know that this price has been continuously rejecting from this lower trend line. Once this USD INR breaks this level, that is 73.9 level, we can expect a rally up to this 74.5 to 74.6 level in the coming weeks. And this is forming one kind of ascending triangle pattern. So this is a bullish pattern. So once USD INR breaks this level, we can expect a rally in the USD INR. And we all know that dollar is gaining in the last few weeks because of this important macroeconomic events which has been published by the US market are positive, and they are strengthening the dollar. Because of this, the Indian rupee is depreciating continuously. And coming to the Brent crude oil, Brent crude oil has sustained above this important trend line, and in the previous week I said that once Brent crude oil breaches this level, that is once the crude oil comes out of this level, we can expect a rally up to this level. And as currently this crude oil is very much near to the 78.46. This is an important resistance line. This level has been testing since last 10 to 15 years. So this is an important resistance line. Once crude oil comes out of this range, or once crude oil breaks this level, then we can expect a rally up to $87. So in the coming weeks, we can expect a rally in the crude oil. But if crude oil rallies or sustains above the 78.46 level, this is a huge negative point to the Indian market, because India is very much dependent on the crude oil. And coming to the gold, as we all know that if crude oil goes up, then gold comes down. And in the initial 3 days, gold has rallied upwards because the crude oil has come down. And once crude oil has started rallying upwards, this gold came down. So at present, crude oil is at its important resistance point, and gold is at its important support point. If crude oil breaks this important resistance point, then gold will definitely break this important support point, and gold can fall up to this 1680 levels. So we are waiting for the breakout in both crude oil and gold. Then once these levels are been broken, we can take long and short positions in both crude oil and gold. So we can make decent profits in both gold and crude oil. So friends, this is about Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis, and along with different sectors in the Indian market and forex market, commodity market. I hope you have liked this video. If you have liked this video, kindly do subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button.